Well, yeah, usually we start our tours a little bit up there, but it's kind of the wind is picking up. I don't think you would hear me very well, so a little bit of shelter here, but just a little bit further up the hill here, up on the surface, you might have noticed them. There are these two hills, like kind of together, grouped together, and just in front of those two hills, there's a big crater in the ground, and that is where the eruption came from. It was a type of eruption where we had these lava rivers, so-called, flowing downhill towards the sea, towards the ocean. And the first thing to happen was the lava rivers, they started to cool down on top, creating the surface, creating the ground, basically creating this lava field, the area surrounding us here. Also at the same time it was creating the ceiling or the roof of the lava tube we're entering. So in the beginning we had the ground on top getting cold, getting hard, getting solid, but underneath the solid ground the lava rivers were still flowing, kind of burying themselves deeper and deeper underground. And finally, when the eruption was finished, it was over, it stopped, the lava rivers just slowly emptied out. They drained out, they stopped flowing, and they left behind these hollow caves underground, or lava tubes, lava tunnels, like this one we're about to enter, basically right underneath us here. We have a very good example of how it looks like down there. Just looking at this one here, open from the outside. It's like sitting right on top of the lava tube we're going into, but you see this kind of tunnel or a tube looking shape, just like the name suggests, a lava tube or a lava tunnel. So that's what we're gonna be looking at. Well, right here where we are standing, we are kind of standing in the entrance itself. Doesn't maybe make a lot of sense when I say it like that, standing in the entrance, but this is what we call a breakdown. It happens when the eruption was finished, the whole area started to cool down after that, and when lava rock like this is cooling down, it's kind of shrinking a little bit, it's creating all the cracks and the holes in the lava rock. And in some places on the ground there were these weak spots where the rock was a little bit thinner, a little bit weaker than in the surroundings, and this was one of those weak spots here where the ceiling, where the ground just kind of collapsed, just broke down, didn't handle this cooling process, and that's where we are standing right here. You can kind of see where the roof was, where the ground was before it broke down, kind of circling around us here. So we're kind of standing, we are kind of standing in the entrance itself. Basically, you can imagine if you take away all the man-made stuff here, the steel door or the rocket time machine, whatever we want to call it here, take away the platform, everything. This is basically just a hole in the ground. It's that's the simple way of explaining. We could just be looking straight down into the lava tube here. Well, this eruption happened about 8,000 years ago, so that tells us the lava tube we're entering and also the lava field here surrounding us on the outside. It is roughly 8,000 years old, something like that, yeah. Well, a few safety matters to be clear on before we go down. It's mostly about the flashlights. I recommend just wearing the lights hanging on the front here or on the side across your chest, so you don't have to hold them in your hand all the time. You turn them on here, this button in the front at the top of the light here, and the fact is these are the only lights. There is no lighting down there, and the floor is a bit bumpy, uneven, so we mostly use our lights just to shine down on the floor, like see where we're going, see where we step down. And we don't recommend doing this, shining up in the ceiling and walking at the same time. Could trip and fall. Try not to do that. But of course, when we are stopped, we can look around everywhere. Well, then the thing is, this is a national park here, so we try not to touch or take anything with us. Try not to drop anything. We like to keep it clean there. Also, I like to mention small things, small valuables like car keys and stuff. Very hard to find in the dark. So just seal that in as well. And finally, you can take pictures with flash. Flash is okay. Yeah, I think we are good to go up here.
What's the temperature?
The temperature, yes, the temperature down there is around 2 degrees Celsius, and that's kind of like that the whole year. It's very much controlled by the average temperature outside for the whole year, and it's like from 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit, maybe 34 Fahrenheit, something like that. Yes, yeah. So a bit chilly, but no wind, so you feel it a little bit less. But yeah.
So if I may, how thick was the layer of lava that it deposited?
How? Yeah. Like you can, like if I can. Sorry, I'm all over the place. You can imagine, like, if I paint the big picture here, as we go down there, you're gonna see the size of the tube, the cave we're going into. That is basically was the size of the lava river, the size of the lava flow itself, And then the first thing to happen was it cooling down on top, creating the surface on the outside, but still flowing inside. And as soon as the eruption stopped, the supply of lava stopped coming in. So the river just eventually emptied out. It drained out. It became a part of the structure itself. So basically the size of the hollow space that we're looking at down there in the lava tube, that was the scale of the lava flow. Yeah.
And everything from there up was also lava deposit?
Yeah, basically the thing that was created in this eruption is the lava field, the big moss-covered lava area here, also stretching to the other side of the boat, long distance to the ocean, almost all the way to the ocean. Yeah, so a massive eruption. You can say that, yes. All right. Yeah, I tend to give too long answers to my questions, but there you go. Yeah. All right. So you can kind of picture in your mind the scale of it, just seeing the size of the tube we're entering. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Usually I'm the last one to go down. If it's cool with you guys, being first. It's just down these stairs, and if you could wait on the floor there to the right. So down.
Ättilä hyvä, jälleen skiläsku. Älytys. Spire kvatsil spire. Kemur út hér þetta?
Nei, þetta annar hellir. Þetta sem sagt örglega þessi var búin til aðeins á undan og svo kom önnur hraun á svona lítil sem var ekki nógu mikil til þess að fara ofan í hinn hellir og bjóð til bara hraunhellis ofan á þessum. Já.
Okay, sko.
Það heitir sem sagt hraunhellir eða hraungöng á íslensku.
Já.
Will we move on?
we're gonna just regroup here, and then we'll go first to this direction. So